Welcome back for day 29 of the last Defense Academy. Where we last left off, spoiler alert, there's a second academy, and whoops, it's already fallen. Our bad. Thank you, Omniplex. And also, it looks like the second mascot character is already dead. So, that they're throwing me for a loop with some of the twists that they're throwing. There are some questions that were kind of thrown out that weren't answered, or there were some questions that weren't thrown out. They threw out a lot of questions that they didn't answer, but I have questions still. Like, was the second to last Defense Academy running at the same time as ours? Like, are they also on day 29, or are they on, like, day 129? That was one of the things that wasn't answered, but I'm sure we'll either get an answer or not an answer. I don't know. They'll answer whatever the heck they feel like answering, and then throw in like 20 more questions for each question they answer. But where we last left off, we had two giant battles, and we won them both with minimal casualties. Bird, a mascot character, main protagonist looks like a leer. Oh no, Sami! Oh no. If they throw in Sami in here, we must protect Sami at all costs. Sami is the best mascot, dog, slash cat, slash fox, whatever the heck Sami was. Whatever Sami was Sami. We love Sami for it. Oh, phew. A heck of a lot happened this time around, but at least we made it back alive. Ooh, what do you think? I'd let a bunch of them candy invaders get the better of me? Have a little bit of faith. Gotta have faith. It's Lons. It is kind of Lons. It is. I can see Lons in this. What was his line that he always said? Oh, dang it. I've already erased so much of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 from my memory. But that's a good thing, because if I ever go back and play it again, it'll be basically fresh. He's not full of beans. No, that's someone from another Xenoblade game. Sparking murders. What do you think? I'd let a whole bunch of those candy invaders get the better of me? Have a little bit of faith. I'm glad I got in here in time to help out. The journey back was, pretty hectic. Did ride on the magic school bus to get here. At least that's what I choose to believe it was. And as we were talking, the door to the war room opened and the others rushed in. Hey, three dorks who don't do anything. This dude's like Lance if he had Togoro's glasses. You're a Meshi. Do I have a Toguro? I don't think I have a Toguro impression. I haven't unleashed 100% yet. Splendid work as always. Everyone looks like my dear sisters. Vision came in clutch after all. Oh. We told you everything would work out, didn't we?
Why are you acting so happy about it? You didn't even do anything.
My thanks to you new arrivals as well. You really saved the day. Just like my dear sister predicted. Who are these guys? Are they part of your unit too? Why were you not on the battlefield? Surely you not desert your allies in their time of need. Well, you see, I'm sorry. I'm just a useless piece of garbage that's had the supreme arrogance to adopt this mockery of a human form. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sure is fun to watch you squirm. Never mind that. I'm sure all of the new people's voices are completely different than they were yesterday. Hopefully I can find something that sticks. Like, the only thing I've got is, like, I did consistently is, like, Samurai Girl just shouting away from the camera and hopefully not being too annoying. But we'll see. At least not blowing out your ears. We'll see. I might need to change it up. I thought I was hungry before, but I can barely stand now. My vision's getting all blurry like. I won't be able to see the Hulkster when I go down to drop the elbow on top of his chest. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. We brought a bunch of food over from our school.
You've got food for real.
Of course, if you want it, you'll have to show proper deference. Now get on your knees and lick the floors clean. If I can't have a red carpet reception, seeing you toil will be the next best thing. Ignore Carrara. What do you guys say to a victory meal? We can talk more afterwards. Oh, that sounds great. I'm so hungry I can puke. You were going to do that anyway, but then let's all pitch in and get the food out of the bus and into the cafeteria.
Fine, I'll be doing anything if it means I get to eat something other than canned bread.
Hopefully we can save them from canned bread. Maybe one day I need to eat canned bread for myself so I can know what they're going through, and so I never have to eat it again. With everyone's helping out, it didn't take very long to unload the supplies we brought from the other academy. Yay, the refrigerator isn't on fire. Always a nice change of pace. Oh, we got some gyoza, we got a burger, we got a pizza, salad, steamed buns, steak, ramen, pho, maybe? A different noodle dish? Is that yakisoba? That could be yakisoba. I want some yakisoba pawn. From my precious yakisoba pawn angel. Everyone play 13 Sentinels. And some sushi. Back in the cafeteria, we let the Rashomatic do its thing, and soon the glorious feast was laid out before us. No one bothered with manners, we just devoured it like wild animals. In a few short minutes, the plate we piled high with food had all been picked clean. After days of starvation and exertion of the battle, the team from the main campus were hungrier than I'd ever seen them.
Oh boy, I needed that one.
Oh, I can feel all them nutrients seeping into me. Seep all those things into my pores. Why am I crying? Come on, buddy, I just got that sodium. Suck up the tears, suck them right back in.
I was starting to feel like I was never gonna be full again.
Glad we could help with that. Maybe you'd like a nice torture, I mean a massage session to follow.
What was the first thing you were going to say?
Oh yeah, they don't know all their quirks yet. You lost all your supplies in the fire, right? Oh, how awful. How moronic. You should have let natural selection run its course.
Lay off, will ya?
Oh, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. There's plenty to last the rest of our term here. For all of us. All of us? You mean you're staying too? Oh, right. I forgot to tell you guys about that part. Okay, story time. Started when the storm happened. Then I got a pipe to the head, but I don't remember that part. Who hit me with the pipe? That's one mystery. Okay, let's just take a minute to look at everyone here. Is there a quote-unquote mastermind? And if there is, who the heck is it? I feel like Ito would be a leading candidate, but I don't see why Ito would do that after the scene with Hiruka, in which she told me and him that she was going to reveal everything. If it weren't for that scene, I would have Ito as my lead candidate for if there is a mastermind. Like, the twins are weird, but I don't think mastermind. I guess show is a possibility, but they did already give us the red herring of the food might have been laced with drugs, and he's the only one who didn't eat it. Girl in the blue jacket and the white skirt. Blue jacket, white skirt. Who's blue jacket? Are we talking about blue hair? No, white skirt. Oh yeah, that is our not childhood friend, because we ran into her at the second academy. She looks and sounds exactly like our childhood friend, but she says she's not our childhood friend because we have to believe her. Let's face it, she has a different hair clip. We have to believe it. They're two totally different people because of that. And totally not a situation of amnesia. It's not a case of she's been split in two somehow. I don't know. I've already said my theory. I think all these people are from are all sorts of different Tokyo residential complex, and all of them are like they're like a different version of each of them in each place. That is one of the theories I'm running with right now. Of course, I'm probably going to be wrong, and I love that I'm going to be wrong. Almost called her Sonia. Never mind. I can see that she definitely has that sort of like not innocent look to her, but like I guess wholesome. She has like a wholesome look to her. But yeah, we got Samurai Girl, Assassin Boy, Tomato Head Noble, not childhood friend, going from right to left. Tough motorcycle guy who I've given the Macho Man voice. Puking mechanic. We've got Danganronpa fangirl. We've got the weird twins. We've got sickly guy who thinks he's the protagonist. We've got really annoying guy, but he's finally started to get some nice personality traits, even though he still has this voice. And then we have poor Shoma, the really sad little guy. But she's not blonde. She's got like white purple hair. I thought Sonia had like white. I guess Sonia was more white blonde, and this girl is like white purple pink-ish. Alright, back to the telling of the backstory of what happened last time, previously on The Last Defense Academy. I had gotten separated from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm and got KO'd, only to be rescued by Nago. And he took me to Second Last Defense Academy, where I met Nozomi Kurara. The Samoan bulldozer Kurara. Yoshika and Yugamu. I said it right eventually. And while I was there, the enemy attacked, and one of the commanders kind of one-hit KO'd us. And then after it self-destructed, the others had to come up, so all 13 of us could defend the last Defense Academy together. Get the ones up for our boy Umaga. Oh, I wish Umaga had beaten Cena for the title. He was like the best maybe the best like monster trope in wrestling I've ever seen. There's like Kali, no, like Kozlov, no, all from that era. Umaga was clearly the best one of them. So underrated. Really didn't appreciate it. I liked him at the time. Like I really liked him at the time, and then I watched that Last Man Standing match with Cena. I think it was Last Man Standing at Royal Rumble 07, and like from then on, it was like that was the match that finally sold me on Cena. Like that was the first time I was like, oh, Cena maybe doesn't suck. After I'd been watching him for like a year, I thought he just sucked, but it was like that match made me think maybe he doesn't suck. But frickin' Umaga was amazing. Unfortunately, he did not beat. He didn't beat Bobby Lashley, and so we had to keep Donald Trump's hair around. So, hooray, wrestling references.
So these guys are gonna live here with the rest of us from now on.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Apparently, they were always meant to join us eventually. Nice to meet you all. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
I don't know about that. I mean, we just met you guys.
Enough of your ineffectual protests, Cabbage Breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself among you. If the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances except to point you out of a police lineup.
You sure have a sense of humor, Miss Usuzuki. Criticizing our appearances, looking the way you do, pure comedy gold.
Are you going to let them get away with that, Kyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality.
That insult was hurled at me. Prepare to face the judgment of the holy Jumanji Shore, foul miscreant! Please, everyone, don't fight. We're supposed to be a team. His heart is hurting. There's too much friendship. There's too much hope in the room. Are you okay, Ito? We have so many new allies. We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's going to burst. But perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from the battle.
I'm good with that. It's gonna get pretty frickin' sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change.
Then shall we? Or I can just draw my Switch controller. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that onto the ground. Why not?
We'll meet up tomorrow in the cafeteria. I expect beds here to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize, there will be trouble.
And make it double.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To renounce the evil of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars and beyond.
Jesse.
James. Yeah, sure, finish it.
Team Rocket blasting off the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Meow, that's right.
Brain can't stop when it goes on tangents. It can't. Although, on the other hand, I should probably just give Tomato Head Jesse's voice if she'd said that line and made me think of Jesse, so sure, I can try to give her a Jesse voice to try and be consistent.
Yeah, whatever.
Been a long day, we decided, time for a nap. Yay, naps. Oh, we didn't go straight to bed. Are we gonna run into someone? Hey, assassin buddy. Quite the view you've got here. Those undying flames you heard so much about. Yeah, I'm still having trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. By the way, I did a quick sweep of the rooftop, and it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt, our team was always supposed to join you here. That is decent proof of it. Yeah, I guess so. Takumi's room. Yay, Takumi. Phew! Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped on the bed. And after the storm, the other academy, I feel like I just went through like 3 different arcs since the last time I slept in my room. This isn't where I wanted to be, but I would rather be back in my real room. But no, I'm going to survive. I'm going to go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Kara be waiting here for me? Or was she already here? It's way too late for philosophical thinking. I can wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a new day, yes it is! Allow myself to relax and finally fall asleep. As we approach day 30. Bing bong.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make.
I can't wait to hear from Sir, totally alive and in person on our TV.
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
It's time for day XXX!
Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means?
Down and dirty. Are we going to have a mud wrestling competition?
I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! Where did you get access to this time, you ask?
I do ask.
On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab!
We can make Radical 6!
As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
Yep, we'll totally be able to ask about them in person. New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, we're meeting with everyone in the cafeteria. I should talk to people. I heard something today that scared the living heck out of me about this game. Apparently, this game has 3 times the dialogue of Fate Stay Night, which I ended up playing on this channel for like 5 months. So, I look forward to continuing to play this into the year 2028. Good morning, Takumi. Morning. Still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Kaworu are different people. They just look exactly alike. Yeah, her hair isn't really purplish. It's just white gray. Although with the weird halos around the hair, that is like kind of purplish, kind of like mine, looks kind of bluish. Is it just a style choice? Does it mean something? Are they halos? Are we dead? And I can't help it. Being around her is so confusing. Yeah, girls can be confusing like that. I feel you, bud. Who else was out here? Girls all be so confusing. Okay, fine. Just gonna fast travel. Gonna cheat. To the cafeteria. Alright, it looks like everyone's here.
It still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. Let's hold the killing game and thin out the herd a little.
Whoa, whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you've got to take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know? Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us should be a good thing, though. More allies that we have, the better we can defend the school.
Allies, huh?
Anyway, I took a look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nago said. Apart from the huge wall of fire, of course. So, these are the infamous Undying Flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth. The sight of them fair sets my teeth? That's such a weird wording. But then again, she's like, the only education she ever had was reading manga, so maybe that's a catchphrase from someone? Told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but did we get a proper explanation? Explain what exactly are the flames? Anyone we need to talk to? How are you? How are you doing, Kako? My dear brother always tells me not to talk to strangers, and these people are very strange, but still understandable. Thank you for keeping an open mind, Kako. Oh, all we can tell you about the flames is what Sir told us about when we got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
Never, ever.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that is what he said. Ito, weren't you paying attention in the flashback?
They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flame.
They can temporarily be extinguished, it's fine. Fire that... Jesse, fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu, which chakra elements does... You know what? That's what we do. I think we give her announcer voice. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu, which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation. The flames are there to keep the invaders away from the last defense academy. If that's true, it must be a part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on the school grounds. Maybe, and to tell you the truth, we kinda don't get how it works. Got them burning outside your defense room, too. That's got to protect whatever's in there, right? Oh, we think so. I tried dousing them with the fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again right away. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get inside there. If this really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Sir said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner. You truly are useless. Sorry.
Hey, that wasn't our fault.
Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. The school is the real deal, all right. Yes, it's just like Nago said.
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not
you
on
were
the
there to
contents
go.
of our defense
You were
room,
there. You're important too, secondary mascot.
but on what's inside the one at the true last defense academy.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we had been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. A shock. It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standings. It's not as if the work we did wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent the troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fight force on this school.
Still, saying to go should have told us from the beginning. A lot of information relating to the war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nago couldn't defy orders from above. Told us so much himself. Orders from above. Sir mentioned higher-ups too. Who is controlling the war? Is it you, Gaku?
But now the decoy's gone. That means the attacks on this one are gonna be worse.
Pretty much, they don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is.
And there's still like 70 days to go. Oh, what? Right, what?
I don't know if I can hold out that long. What's the worst that could happen? Dying. If it's going to happen anyway, may as well get started now, you know? Get busy living or get busy dying. I saw Shawshank Redemption once too. You're all so adorable, the way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then why fight at all? Why don't we just run? If we use that magic school bus you came in, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their past while the enemy still draws breath. Also, nor does a woman. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo Residential Complex from here. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believed all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know. Naturally, we consider the possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided that if there was even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for the 100 days. Okay, so they also were 100 days. Okay, just one of my random theories in my head. I just needed clarification. Nozomi is very persuasive. The way she got us all fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special.
But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not?
I guess not.
If Sir had been able to tell you about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups, and why our attitudes are different. Once Nago told us about world death, we knew we couldn't stand by and let it happen.
World death.
Oh yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without that particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance at future generations to thrive. One hydration down already. Yay. Wait! World death? What's that?
A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my extra small-sized brain. It all starting to make sense to you now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth whether it's all true then. You'd best prepare yourself for a shock. Prepare yourself for double? Trouble and make it double? What do you mean? According to the information Nago shared with us, world death was a catalyst for the entire world war. Oh, it's the thing that started all this? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo Residential Complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad? So the residential complexes were actually underground the entire time, or was that just like a figure of speech, underground? Enough with the dramatic build-up, tell us what this thing is! Quiet, P-Brain, the adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, is that stuff true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to a single thought without blowing a fuse?
Come on, make with the explanation.
Give us the background! Give us a lore dump, please! That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone teach you manners, you inbred little street urchin?
What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl?
Shut up. Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl.
That's a new fun face. Terrifying also. Yay! Why are you weird?
Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. If you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart every little thing we said? I have stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you.
She's right. Even already been chewed gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me too.
And you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into crazy after all this?
That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this war. We were chosen as mankind's last hope.
Mankind's last hope?
You said the H word. You said the hope world. Ito's gonna love you so much.
Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We are the ones who can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight.
You believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed into thinking it's true? Again, you are making a joke about our resolve. We wouldn't be laughing with my blade has its way with you.
What about this world death thing? You can't throw that name around unless you start explaining it.
You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up a tailpipe of a car. You can't afford to insure because you're poor.
Stop calling me poor, even if it's true.
I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore. Kurara, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with each other.
Come. Okay, now it's getting annoying. Like, now they're just making excuses up not to tell us anything. Just to delay. Come on, literally just tell us stuff. Just tell us stuff. You are now just making up reasons.
I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader base.
You act like a big shot. This is our school, you know. We were here first. We opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it worked for us, you'd have nowhere to go.
I could say the same for you. You and your school would have been toast if we hadn't helped in the battle yesterday.
Don't be getting smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you.
Ouch, don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
I was hoping we wouldn't have this arc. I was really hoping we wouldn't have this arc.
Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
How do you not drop an excuse me, princess there? It was there on the table.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Hey, everyone, this student discriminates against the poor. Yeah, they do. They do, but everyone seems cool with it on that side. Probably because they have money. How else was she able to afford that katana? She must have money hidden in her manga somewhere.
If you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
Drury's not even in the middle of this feud. She's just doing her own thing. She just wants some people to kill each other. Hey, that's enough. Everyone freaking calm down here.
Kumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. This Dreadnought-class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he's going to spike your drink and take you to his room and have his way with you.
Dear Lord, Kurara!
calm the frick down. Just because I grabbed her hand unprovoked one time and stared at her a whole lot does not mean you make that jump.
Yeah.
I don't know. Although, again, I guess the school literally has a history of 9 out of 10 of the people here getting roofied. Or is it 8 out of 9 at that point? Oh, come on! I wouldn't! Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh! Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot for normal people like us. Yes, you and your totally normal relationship with your sister.
Ugh.
How dare you, sir? I will not let that insult slide. Use your face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction, my butt. I may be a jerk, or Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. I've had just about all I can stand of you, loathsome visage. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But... yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon. Alright. Trying to press the issue now is just going to make things worse. It'd be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting. What the heck is with them guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with them people? I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening. Like you want to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. This is my fault now? We gonna blame me? I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death they mentioned? I'm really curious now. Me too, but we don't get it because we're having an arbitrary civil war situation.
Now, sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's just mind games. They're just trying to get in our heads. Ooh, I still feel like I want to hit someone. I think I'm gonna go back in my room and cool off.
I guess I'll do that too. No killing game then. Oh, maybe next time. All my friends suck. Takamaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left, and I didn't really have the heart to stop them. Tension is already at the breaking point. That could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Come on, how long have you known these people? We should know by now. Same here, but not gonna be easy getting them to work together. If Sir or Haruka were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve the problem in our own way. Yeah, I'll go think by myself and then we'll do mini quests in order to become friends or something. Well, after that disaster, it's hard to imagine there ever being any reconciling. Gotta be a way, we just need more time. Come to think of it, we got more rooms to examine. I should go examine them. Metal shop, biolab. Got it. Everyone's in the room there. No one's out here. So let's check out the biolab first. What the heck are we going to be able to do in a biolab? Are we going to get more HP? We don't have much HP. Or is that going to be how it is the whole game? Is the game going to be built around that? If it is, that's fine. So this is the biolab. It looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. Why are there brains and tentacles? And eyeballs? Why? What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room is open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are you talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nago did say there were facilities like this tucked away in the dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet. I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it was never unlocked for us. Enhancement development has been unlocked. You can access it during free time. That does sound useful, but is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs. We're trying to save the world. We're not worried about steroids right now, Takumi. You're worried about the morality of a little thing like that. You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much further beyond. Plus, ultra, even. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experimentation on human subjects. For most people, the amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is ours, the fiendish and outlandish, the downright unpleasant, it's all right here at our fingertips. What can we use it for? For start, we could probably make a killer modification to ourselves, just like my family did to me. Wait, you mean like the way your arm stretches? That wasn't a whip he uses in battle, that's his actual arm. What? At least we're bringing this up now. I just thought it was a whip animation. I didn't look closely at it. Son of a gun, we got Orochimaru on the squad. You know, it's always been my dream to mod someone else's body. I'd be gentle. I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful.
Huh?
Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
I will not let you turn me into a Klingon! Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. What are you two doing here? You look so cool out on the battlefield. I wish I could be like that, but my dear brother won't let me do anything. You want to say anything, Ema? Another room designed to make battle freaks stronger. Nothing wrong for the... There's nothing for the two of us here. What kind of development is going on? We can make medical enhancement. Okay, we'll try it out next time then. Let us check out the metal shop then. Is Tsubasa gonna make us something good? Go Tsubasa. Isn't quite what I was expecting from the metal shop. It's something you'd find in a military base with a giant mine and a bunch of missiles. All kind of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air is thick with the smell of metal shavings. And gunpowder. And hi, Nozomi. She's here too. I'm gonna stare at you for a second. I don't think she's pretending not to know me. I mean, Karuwa would never put on an act this convincing. Is she really not Karuwa? Look out, Nozomi. This pervert is waiting for the chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva. Ah, so he's like a yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking in their breath, except with saliva. The holy Jumonji sword, and I will strike him down. I keep telling you, I don't suck saliva. Yeah. She's more paranoid about me than ever. At this rate, I will never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do? The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease. Seriously, you like this, with all the metal and gunpowder. I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself, but the Yosukis actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement in weapon development. So is another place to develop our weapons again? In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex.
That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki, and the rest is history.
Is that how names get changed? Did you just digivolve? Are you just a Digimon? Does that explain the head?
Did you used to be a seed head? Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live. This industrial atmosphere is baked into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat.
Sure, I guess that makes sense.
Seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I will create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all!
Let the others flee! Great and powerful Suzuki!
So it's O, not U. O Suzuki. Got it. Thank you. Trap development has been unlocked.
The invaders will rule the day they crossed Suzuki.
I am glad she's on our side. She is on our side. Right, guys? Right? Here to help. Oh, boy.
Maybe you should tell those friends of yours too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence.
Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm not sure how doing that is supposed to make us like each other. Fine, I visit most places. I'm gonna go back to my room and then the free time menu theme will play. Between the arguing and the exploration, today really took a lot out of me. Is there any... Oh wait, never mind, it's nighttime. Never mind, I can't do nothing.
We're representing all of humanity in this war. We might be repressing it too. I don't know how the story's gonna go. They chose us above all others to defend the world from invaders.
One of the reasons I think, like, it could still be our childhood friend is that when Sir abducted us, like, Kuara also, like, sort of chased us down. Is it possible that she tried to join us, but her hemo anima wasn't good and she got stuck here with the robo suit? Or got stuck with the second backup academy? I don't know. Never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just kind of a means of end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what the war's about? Ding dong, bing bong, who could it be? I felt a flutter of anticipation. My hands are trembling. I pulled open the door to reveal childhood friend! You. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Fine, let me just get my pants back on. Are you expecting someone else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's fine. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to have a chat. I never get a chance to tell you how happy I am to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time. Really? I thought maybe you had disappeared like Haruko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated? I don't know. The cutscene had a pipe, but I don't remember that. I just remember passing out and I woke up with a pounding headache. By then I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nago found me and took me back to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm. I guess it's possible. Yeah, as far as these guys could legit think that's a thing. I mean, it wasn't a tornado, but who knows what they think as far as like just a regular windstorm goes. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's your special someone. You seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help you if I can. Although, if it's something romantic, bear in mind, I'm not that good a kisser, but I'll try. No, you don't appreciate it, but you don't have to. Oh wait, that's actually it? No, don't. It's weird. It's just a weird situation. I'm sorry, dude. You might not believe what I say, but hear me out, bro. Of course. Well, I gave him the go-ahead, so I just all spilled out. I told her about Karua, my childhood friend trope that I'd practically spent every day with before the war. That was the easy part. And now there's Nozomi and her uncanny likeness. They're so alike that I just can't accept that they are different people. People are not allowed to look like other people. It's just a rule. I'm sorry. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karua, she has no idea who I am. I told Ito all about the mystery and the theories I'd come up with and how the whole thing is just messing with me, and now he looked at me like I'm a conspiracy nut, which I kind of am at this point. Wow, yeah, you weren't kidding when you said it was weird. Yeah, I know. I thought it was amnesia, but she never mentioned having memory gaps or anything. Not that I'd be able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Ito, say something. Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. What happened in it? Can y'all hear that? I think they're working the construction in the next room. And if they're working construction in the next room, the main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. Parallel worlds are real! We're reaching the Uchikoshi portion of the story. And, I thought the construction guy wasn't here, but I guess he came in today. So if there's a chance he's going to have to work in my room, yeah. Might be a shorter stream. I might have to make myself stop after this. Let's finish up this day. Main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. I wonder if either Uchikoshi or Kadaka have written anything with parallel universes in it. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past and the future. They're alternate realities, taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities. It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or similar to ours. The book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to other universes, and he finds there's another version of himself there, another him, living his own, slightly different life. What are we going with? Are we going with a Sliders situation? It could be a Sliders situation. I don't get to reference Sliders enough. You think that's a connection between Nozomi and Karua? Like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karua and Nozomi are the same person. Hence the similarities, but at the same time, they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing about you. I don't know, Ito. This is all weird. Let me just... Can we be Sliders? Can we get John Rhys-Davies in here? That's all I want. I just want John Rhys-Davies here to make me feel better. I suppose you're right. It's a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we're used to. Perhaps my sense of what is and what isn't realistic has kind of gotten warped because everything's cuckoo bananas around here. He's right. If you told me a week ago that I would, be stabbing myself in the heart to enter a blood cocoon and give myself magic powers. Yeah, it was a great first 3 seasons. That was a great show for a while. And then it fell off a cliff. So, too many of my favorite sci-fi shows just fall off a cliff after 2 or 3 seasons. Poor Andromeda. Poor Andromeda. Sorry for putting forward such a weird idea. I haven't been much help, have I? Well, it's not true. It really helped me get a lot of this off my chest. It's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me, but I couldn't have just told anyone about this. I'm honored. I'm glad to hear you out if you ever want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. Come in for a hug. I'm not in a... Sure, hug it out. Hug it out, bro. Hug it out. You've been having some weird experiences. First of all, that weird flaming ghost boy, and now this. Yeah. That's a thing. Haven't seen him since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm gonna make sure he answers for what he does. Or at least I'm gonna teach him how to be better at charades, because he's really bad at it right now. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know, I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken enough time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. And with that, Ito left, just pausing at the door to give me one gentle smile. Parallel universes are real. Alternate realities. Could any of this be true? It just sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it actually starts to make sense to me. Yeah, the more you play Kodaka and Uchikoshi games, the more stuff like this makes sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karuha and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? Either way, I won't be able to put this to rest until I just talk to her about it. Even after venting to Ito, the frustration of everything won't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Day 31. I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna keep streaming until someone knocks on my door, and we'll have an awkward situation.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
Because I want to keep playing this. I love this game too much.
Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
The 31st day at Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day.
It's morning. Guess we're gonna go to the cafeteria and have another bickering scene. Oh yay, we're not gonna have a bickering scene. All of them are staying in their rooms. How nice of them. I want my free time. I want to at least find out what those two new rooms do.
Huh?
Oh, it's just us today.
No sign of them second campus guys anywhere.
Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just no-shows.
Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning?
Everyone's turning so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this. We're going to have to talk things out. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Atsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. The conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening, and someone new came in the room. Hey. Hey, Nozomi. Good morning.
It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice to her. I love her. I mean, I'm not a stalker. It's not weird. Also, she can use the cafeteria if she wants.
Did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us. One of us.
Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no, there's just something I want to discuss with you. What's about to go down? What do you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole world death thingy? Sorry, I want to, but Karuha and the other are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't go against their decision behind their backs.
What do you want then?
I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to go to the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we reduce the chances of, fights. Fine, I guess something like that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through. We're going to keep that up here, so we don't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, you trained this early? That's the kind of dedication I could only dream of. All for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose the war.
You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk for someone who can't even use Himo anymore.
Gaku! You're going back down on my list of people I like. There's always bound to be some friction between two groups with competing values coming together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, One of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. Don't bury Zero Escape! No! No! I feel sorry for the fans. I feel sorry for the fans too. Let Camelot make Golden Sun! Please. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we all calm down a little bit. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute, while you're here, I just wanted to ask you... Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Let me stalk you. I mean, let me have a conversation with you. That was fun. That's like a management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, doesn't she, Takumi? Kinda.
She turned you down, so what? She may be cute, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain after his crush. We know what you want to do. Go to your room and do it by yourself. Make sure you got plenty of lotions and stuff. I'm not sure that's the best approach. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. It's something I learned early on in life from my parents.
Hey!
Too sad, too real. Breakfast was tasteless. Free time, free time, free time. What should I do today? Yes. The Metal Shop and Biolabs have been unlocked. You can now develop traps and enhancements. These will give you advantage in battle, so spend your free time wisely. Your extinguisher level has been increased. Great. Okay, we're finally addressing this. The firefighting level has been increased. You can now go to new unexplored areas. The materials you need to obtain while exploring are unique to each area. So can we go back to that, desert area then? Is that what they're saying? Alright. Do a little bit of a save, and let's go frickin' exploring, my dudes. Why are you hanging out in the infirmary, Aito? He's in the war room. I want to check out the new room, so let's check out the biolab. I want to see what the heck this new enhancements are, and the new traps are. Hey, Shilma. Cool? I don't like it when there's so much tension in the air, but there's nothing a lowlife like me can do to fix it. Oh, we can upgrade the potions! And maybe going through the other one will let us make more potions? Oh wait, no. It's letting us do that. Max uses. Obtain a desperation code. Oh, so that lets us go straight into our red mode, where we have low health and can automatically trigger our special attacks and kill ourselves. I am low on herbs. Maybe tomorrow I need to do a supply run. But yeah, being able to get these boosts, yeah, that's incredibly useful. Yeah, max uses, that's pretty freaking great. Yeah, and more upgrade is more uses. Oh, and that didn't take up our time. Alright. Glad that didn't take up our time slot. Let's check out the metal shop and see what we can develop here. Okay, so the other ones that upgrade the potions, this is to upgrade like defense and other things. And we can make an explosive mine. Sure. Plant a trap that deals explosive damage when stepped on. Yes, please. That sounds incredibly useful. And I can upgrade it a second time. Let's go ahead and do it. We can do it again. Explosive Force 1. Yeah, get a big damage upgrade on that, I guess, maybe. I don't know if that's if that was damage or if that was... I think that was damage. I think damage was 2 before. Fine. Using neither of those did not waste our time, so I might go exploring today. They are in the gym. We can't use the gym right now. Could work on gifting people. I do like to gift people stuff. I need to work on that, but I think I need to prioritize getting some supplies. My supplies are low. Plus, we can do level 2 fire now. Let's go ahead and do that. Do this in case we get completely RNG screwed. Hey, Kaka, what up? I wonder what world death means. Me too, kinda. Me too. Outskirts of the school, all types of material can be found. The beach area, machines are more likely to be found. Forest, plants, cave, or post-sexual. Got it. Each character has an exploration skill. Create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press R to go on a simple exploration, skipping straight to the results screen. However, none of your skills will activate. I like the exploration right now. I want plants. Plants is something I really want up right now. I only have one person for plants. Let's go mineral machine. Tactile the minerals. This is a solid spot.
Roll out!
Roll out. Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stepping on them will net you valuable materials. Press X to check your surroundings and make your way to any bonus. In order to pass through an undying flame, you need to have a firefighting level that corresponds to the space. To increase your firefighting level by progressing through the story, you'll be able to gain access to a new area. So I believe our thing is at 2. Oh, wait. So I guess we can select where we want to start? I want to view the area. Let's see if we can find a goal. I assume our level is at 2. So we do want to go south, because there's a lot of materials there that I haven't picked up. Level 3, level 4. Level 2 over here, but that doesn't seem to... That seems to be a shoe. I don't know what the shoe does. So bottom left and top right. Yeah, we seem to have yeah, we have 2 new areas we can go to. I guess that's what the shoe is, new areas. So I think we go bottom left, and if we still have time, we could try to avoid things and hit up the top right. Is this one closer, or is the other one closer? Let's do the other one. Let's go west and then go south. And see where the adventure takes us. And I want plants. I don't have the endurance, no. Find a large turnip in the ground. Let's get some leaves.
Might as well take it.
Get some mech. Sure, we can defuse a bomb. We'd actually defuse a bomb! Give me plants.
Might as well take it.
I forget, does the enemy just give us BP when we absolutely stomp them? We got this.
Let's freaking go!
that doesn't
Good to
matter.
go.
Attack twice. Cut
Ready
once.
when you are. Here we go.
Do it like this.
Here. All right.
I'm ready whenever.
Get the Executor.
Allow me to trim down those numbers. Got it. Nice. We better get moving.
Judge, Jury, and Executioner.
Here we go.
Judge, Jury, Executioner!
Say when. There. Might as well take it.
Give me a minute. I'm going to be right back, and it sounds like they're outside my room. Watch the intro video for a minute. Welcome to my stream. This may be our last chance. Okay, so the damage to the wall, they think is a little bit worse than I thought, so they're about to have to cut open the wall. So, and they're going to do that right now. So I am going to end the stream now. I'm probably going to do this little section off stream, and we'll start tomorrow on the next day. So, sorry about that. Sorry for the abrupt ending.